on this bumpy beer tasting from Singlecut Beersmiths out of they're out of New York City, a couple other places in New York, whatever. They're out of New York. I have their hop sounds. So hop sounds is a dry hopped ale. It comes in at 5% ABV. That's the lovely can art. That's about it right there. So let's go ahead and crack into this one. It is about 5 weeks old at the time of this recording. Alright, so the head on this, some nice tight white bubbles. The carbonation is clinging to my dirty glass, apparently. Probably because I just had water in it. Stuff. I think my water sucks. Anyways, the coloration on this beer is kind of like a straw to a pale gold. Does have decent clarity to it. So, for the appearance, for a nice little 5% dry hopped pale, it's looking nice. I'm going to go ahead and give this the 6 out of 6 for appearance. Let's go in for the aromas. Okay, the aromas I'm getting out of this, candy orange is the first note that I get. I am picking up on like a lemon and like a lychee type thing. Lychee kind of lemony anyways, right? So out of the grist, it's kind of like got a little bit of a cracker type aroma to it. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10 for the aromatics. So let's go in for the first swig. Cheers. Flavors. The first thing I was really noticing too was the malt, so it's good that we'll talk about this first. It's got like a cracker type flavor to it. It's a bit of a lemon with just kind of a light generic citrus type note. Might be kind of pushing more towards like an orange citrus, but it's very, very light. There's also a little bit of like an herbal spicy note at the end with like a little bit of like an earthiness to it. The bitterness is very, very well balanced. It just blends in. This is a really light beer. It's got a light body to it. Medium carbonation. So, yeah, it's a nice one to just kind of throw back. There's not a whole hell of a lot going on in the flavors. Like I said, across the board, it's just a very light beer. But the flavor score I'm going to give this is a 16 out of 19. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5 for the body, and my overall, it's not bad for just a pale ale. So I do enjoy this more than like Sierra Nevadas. I'm going to bump that, my overall. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. It's just 1 point higher than what I was thinking at first, but then I'm like, yeah, Sierra Nevada's Pale Ale is kind of the classic go-to, and this is on top of that, so it's just more expensive. The Singlecut Beersmiths Hop Sounds Dry Hopped Pale Ale gets a BuMpY 43 out of 50. It's going to land this at a good beer. So, cheers, guys. Thank you for watching.